And we are live again. The light balance is off. This will be a bit better. All right, today we have a full day of working on the game. We are going to be, let me make sure I have 7,000. Okay, we're good. All right. So today we're going to actually try to finish the Starmap system. I started working on it. There's stuff I didn't really like for the star system code, as far as like the arrays. I kind of want to find a way of iterating through. All right, stations, player ships, NPC ships. We want to have a... Yes, we have this collection. Player ships, NPC ships, and stations. I've been reading them directly, so I think we're going to change them. We're going to be pulling them back in instead of this get player ships stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have the star system take on the responsibility of managing all of its own assets. Hopefully that works. Let me actually just take some time for a second and go find my... I'm not really working on UI stuff when I edit. And X that image. Let me make sure this works. Nope, doesn't. I wonder why it does that. Like, what? There's one thing I don't like about Chatterino. It seems like I have to make sure we're live because YouTube creates a new video, it sucks that I gotta like have it running. I wish it knew before it attaches to the new video. Yeah, and that works. Put the Discord in the YouTube description. Viewing index. Yeah, we gotta get the exposure up. Oh my god, I was at my stepfather was in earlier. And I was showing him the game, and I was explaining to him how the game is gonna play out. Because he's a big Sea of Thieves player, and he is so excited about it. Like, so excited. Just how I want to do the warp bubble, how I want to kind of like, you know, engage and like disconnect the player and stuff. It was, yeah, it was pretty cool. So it'd be great to get it in, hit player ship, what? Yeah, these need to be, you know, in groups. Look at this guy. Now with meshing being worked on, how many people do you think you can do per star system? It's a big guess. I still want to aim for 35. In reality, as a minimum. But how far we can scale after 35, I have no idea. Because the meshing is not just for the players, right? It's the number of NPCs and other game objects. Like a player is no different than an NPC as far as data traffic is concerned. Well, they're different because they're nav mesh oriented, but still. Look at this guy. Yep, NPCs. No more going through children. It must be groups only. Stop it! Oh my, I gotta ban fix this. Antix, can you ban fix this? Like, reminding me of at some point we have to go through an entire, you know, existence of sound design. Like, it's just every day we inch closer to doing sound. No, 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 no. We'll pay for that. We'll have a Kickstarter campaign. It'll be totally successful, and someone else can do the sound. But I know I'll probably want to do some of the sound because I actually like doing sound, but I don't know. Look at this star system class, brother. Like, it doesn't have any references other than our auto-generated stuff in our source generators. But, like, I don't know what I was prototyping this thing to do, but it doesn't do it. I want to move some of this functionality to the star systems class, like for the Starmap. So, like, get celestial objects to return a list of everything in case we needed to iterate through everything, but we're going to make a get Starmap objects class. I'll just call it nodes, and it's actually what we're getting. They're going to be nodes for you to use in there, so. And I wonder, can we do some link magic? Because we have a group, right, of a bunch of different things. We have stars here either. So, good. Star list. Isn't stars in space here? Oh no. Hang on a second. I'm talking about the wrong thing. Oh, fix this. What do you think of the final warp? Very nice. Will this be something only the player sees while it's in their ship? Two phases. When from the outside the ship is going to appear as an elongated, kind of like event horizon. Hey, I just got done with our stream, but my Wi-Fi was acting up, so fortunately I couldn't do a raid, but I'm here now. So at least that's that. Oh, that's awesome. Startup error. I didn't realize you're a streamer. Let me give you a shout out. What are we working on? Yeah, so I want there to be a different shader on the other clients, so they see the ship from the outside as like a double the length event horizon, which would be kind of like a similar effect, only without the speed lines and the. Thanks, I just did some weapon systems for my. Weapon system work for Notebook Knockout. Oh, cool. That's your game. So I'm happy with this. I'm going to be working on getting the final thruster effects for the main engines. I want to do them with geometry and blend shapes. So like I have a plan. Nothing as complicated as what you're doing. So I have a plan to use a fog volume. I didn't know if I saved this. I probably never saved it. I probably just like created a prototype thing. Closed it out. Yeah, I totally did. Typical Rev. Right, let's say like our engines look like this. Like as a terrible example. Just to demonstrate. Let's say that's our engines, and this will be the engine plume, which we're going to display as a wire. Right. So what I want to do with this is create the blend shapes itself on the plume, and then this is going to have a material on it. Right, that I can shape any of the thrusters to be whatever I want. And this thruster is going to be a kind of a hybrid thing. It's going to be kind of a fog volume, but not a fog volume. As far as how Godot treats it, but the thruster effect will be perceived, and we'll be using the UVs from top to bottom. So technically, this thruster effect will be like this, or technically upside down, it will be like this. Right, so from the UV 0 to 1 in object space of the plume, it will be animated and go into alpha. And the idea is like do it kind of like on the shader side, so that in Blender I can go to my blend shapes, create the default blend shapes, and kind of create what will be like this. As an example, I'll just create a bunch of vertex groups for all of those, and and then for our shape keys, we just add assign all of those. Alright, so this will be our basis. And then we'd add another shape key, which would be max burn. And then we would literally just take this, move it out. Right, for max burn. And then this would have a max of 1 for the vertex group. Then we would right. So this is really like kind of primitive, but I'll kind of explain how I kind of want why I want to do it this way. This has a bit more of a cost to it, but will look the most kind of photorealistic with the right shader setup. And then we would have a LOD set up for these, so at a maximum distance, they would just be a particle, like a line renderer anyway. So, but when you're close by, these will have, just like blend shapes that drive them based on a value. And it would just be like locally driven by the engine output value, which is synchronized anyway. And our engines are gimbaled, so like they're always going to be kind of like like they're not moving or anything, relative. So that was parented. It wouldn't really matter that way it was facing, because So anyway, that's how that's going to go, right? How that's going to go down. So And they'll be a lot lower poly, but this way we could shape the engines, create different types, and you know, I can have like a round cylinder with the same effect, or a non-cylinder, or like lines, and kind of like it'll dynamically create different engine exhaust systems. And then on the shader level, we can change how the tapering of the fog would be and what the fall off looks like, and add a noise level to it, and there'll still be particles and stuff, but this is the design. This is the implementation, the planned implementation. So I'm gonna have somebody working on getting that started soon. So I guess I could just save this. Let me put it on my desktop, but it's just like engine test. Just save it so I don't waste this time. So that's the next big thing that is needed is engine fix. You know, thrusters are fine. I don't like the way they work in world space. That'll need to be changed, but I think I can figure that out. But yeah, this is how the how that's gonna go down. So the what we're doing? Oh yeah, right. We were gonna redo that star system code again. Yeah. Cool. Now we can actually like organize this. Yeah, that's what I should see. Let's get you put back into the group. How you guys all doing? Hey, 25 Raiders from the Lynch makes games. How's it going, Lynch? Welcome. We're doing good in our full-time efforts. We're making a Starmap stuff today. Showing off the game. For those that are new, my name is Revere, Captain Revere. I'm working on a space game called Unforgiven Space. I'm going to give the little spiel here, kind of show off what I'm working on here. But first, let me show you guys, for anyone new, what it is that we're making. So, Unforgiven Space is a space trucking space kind of opera similar to like Elite Dangerous. It's a first-person game. Ignoring the so you pretty much have this wonderful little different variants of space trucking ships. The ships are fully customizable, right? You can put in all the components, pop them off. So here's a shield generator. Everything can be moved and removed. So there's our little cargo area for popping everything in. And yeah, when you're not flying the ship around, you can pop it into a hangar, pull off all the components, upgrade everything, and kind of like keep on trucking, slowly upgrading things. We love that ship design. Thanks, Lynch. Right, and then when you're not doing that, there's all kinds of social things you'll be able to do. Right, you can buy furniture for your own little habitation module. Kind of show you. Am I running anything else right now? No? Okay, good. And I'll show a little demo, and then we'll kind of get back into what we're working on, which is a lot of the yeah, let me Raid, hey Tony. Yeah, I gotta fix a bunch of builds because I was messing with shit. Build Rokon Raid. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so let me kind of show you. I guess this is not the right scene that I want to actually run, but yeah, so like here's a ship that got spawned in, and I'll just show you. Yeah, no, I don't think I have anything here that I can kind of, other than the missing pieces. Not the right scene. I'm gonna load in this way. Just to kind of show off. So here's the female character. Ignore the head IK not working. A lot of things not working right now. So that's kind of what it's like, right? So we're in the build. We have, like physics objects that we can move around, all the components and things like that we can like kind of, snap into place. Vice versa. The ship. Here's our wonderful ship. What I'm going to do very quickly here is we're going to customize our little starting area. I'm going to buy a couple bar stools, little things. All of this is kind of how the system works in the ship, but one of the things players can do is like customize their own little hab. So you could buy furniture all over the place in the star system. They're different things. But this was actually funny, ironically enough, not going to be a part of the game, and then it's the same system that the ship is using. So I mean, why not use it for level things? Right, so these are just some of the right, so you can customize your own little world, and it's the same for the ship, right? You can take off all the components, put on all the components, pop everything out, upgrade everything. Ignore the frame rate being shit on the stream right now. Right, so if we were to fly this thing over into the hangar here. See how it comes over and grabs me? Kind of puts the ship into place. Yeah. Right, so then we're free to kind of like upgrade everything and open up the panels, and you want to go back into the station. So that's kind of how this goes down. Like restore the ship. This is going to be broken because all of this is you know, let's get back to work. So yeah, what I've been working on the Blender side of things is actually making like the area that you spawn into when you die on the truck stop. So here in the main hangar, we have this little clinic, and we'll go full circle here. So you just give me a moment, and we'll be back to where we were. But so I'm redoing all the prefabs for the hospital system, like every single prefab. I'm gonna redo kind of in cookie cutter fashion. So things are a little bit more stable. We made this nice little wheelchair on the stream the other day. Right, so this was how it was going to be, and this is where you kind of wake up. You wake up in these little bacta tanks when you die. But I need to change it. So that done, let's go back into the main development build. Space wheelchair, exactly. Which is called Unforgiven Systems, where I can actually show you all of this stuff working. So we're working now on, yeah, so check this. This is kind of what I was working on lately. So NPC security. So that group of bacta tanks over there, or healing tanks as they call them in the US, see them kind of like engaging themselves. Just take a look over here. So this is kind of how these work. Is when you die, it will give you, you know, the nearest one. And if you enter them, ignore the shader, right? You'll heal up. So we want to do some combat missions. Like I pretty much have 2 million starting credits right now, which is fine. And we have an advanced NPC version there, but I'm gonna find my. As always today, I broke everything in my game to test the new map, and someone joined, asked me to show the game exactly. So let's do Elizabeth, Meg, and Suzanne. I'm spawning in 3 random NPC security contracts. We're just gonna slaughter this one. Oh, there's another one there. Hang on. The bullet dropped. Being weird. Okay, so Meg's dead. All right, so we made credits, but I'm actually gonna aggro the next one and have them kill me. Hang on. Oh, here we go. No, I'm running too slow. I'm getting camped. Wait, so NPC killed me. Spawned back in the back of the tank, and we can go back to trying to, you know, pay our bills and go back to like actually trying to make more money. Here we go. Get wrecked. Right, and I think there was one more we spawned in over here. So the idea is whether it's a ship or an NPC, there'll still always be a real NPC reference. So when we're doing like bounties, it'll spawn the NPC in the ship. If the ship dies, the NPC gets killed anyway. Right, so that's 3 killed. And I'll show you how like the flight model and stuff like that works. And then that'll be my tour. So this is the check this out. So if I spawn in the ship, that's a pirate ship. The pirate ship realizes that it registers these sensors for the ship, and will automatically aim, fire its own gimbals. Right, it's going to be dumb and get stuck in the gravity volume, but it doesn't know how to handle getting stuck in a gravity volume right now, which is fine, and it can't shoot at me anymore. So I'm just gonna YOLO it out of here for a second. Bait him out of here. target him. Fire some missiles at him. Come on, no, they're too curved. Go, missiles. You can do it, missiles. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. No. They're like, I gotta fix the steering. They're like overcompensate. Doesn't help either that I'm he's very good at dodging missiles even though he's moving at no frames per second. Missile cam was a good idea. I need to turn it off though. Alright, let me kill him. Oh, other missile hit. And I don't know what the shields are at. Probably extremely high, but you can run away, but you're gonna die. Now he's a husk. Anyway, game. Yeah, so this is the game. You can pirate people, play multiplayer, you know. So back to what we're working on. We're actually making a Starmap system. And the idea is in the ship, we have a... how's the multiplayer code going? You can spawn in your own ships, so that's good. So here, so the idea is when the star map starts up, we get a list of all the objects that are in the star map. And we create a scale. We figure out what the AABB of the universe is. So we need to scale it down to 2 meters, right? So that it can be shown. So if I put a station, like I've done way over there, you know, that station is actually like right here. Here's our sun. Here's this station that we're on. Here's the planet behind us in relative scale. So this is a true kind of scaled down mini-map version. And the idea is when we spawn in a ship, right, we have the mini-map option. So when we're trying to bring up, you know, where we want to jump to, because we want to get quantum in, and we want to be able to kind of bring up the mini-map and kind of like use our own ship to kind of select things by like using the standard targeting system while we have the mini-map up. So it's kind of like when the mini-map is up, we can kind of tab between things very quickly. We can just kind of like move the ship around kind of as like a real-world version of interacting with it. So you don't need to kind of, you know, so it can be kind of straightforward. And you know, there's still some growing pains and things I'm going to need to do to kind of make this work the way that I want it. But that's the idea. I just want to kind of get an actual system map working that's like virtual. And then once we're able to target, you know, any of those star map objects, that will become focused in the same way that I can focus the target. But they will become like the main primary target, and then we can align to that target, and then we can jump to it, right? Because we can't really get to that station over there. I mean, we could if we flew for 7 billion years. Maybe not. Yeah, I think it's only a kilometer away. Oh yeah, it is only a kilometer away. I decreased the what's that? Why are there NPCs? There's no navigation mesh there. Weird. That's random. But anyway, that's the idea now, is we want to get quantum working, and we want to get all the weapon components in, and want to try to make things systemically playable. So that's the game. So yeah, so it's getting this working. So I want to refactor stuff to kind of make that happen. My goal, I don't know if I had this up, Lance, when you were streaming, or when you rated, but this is what I'm working on for the quantum. So, you know, it's actually, you know, still in the universe, but I'm blending in kind of like a nebula texture effect, and I'm going to kind of randomize. And the idea with Unforgiven Space's quantum drive is that it's controllable, so it's controllable quantum. So when you're in warp, as I'm calling it, like in system warp, which is like an impulse warp, you're like literally slowly able to steer the ship. So when you're trying to interdict other ships, your idea is to figure out their route and then intercept their route, and then kind of like hook onto them with an interdictor and then pull them out of quantum, thus pulling yourself. Like you're literally, the idea of the interdiction device is like an impulse, like an EMP system that once you get hooked onto them, you disrupt their warp bubble and your own, and just pull both out of warp, and then you can kind of pirate them, right? So that's the idea. I also have the I have all the shields working now. Like the shields actually have show you. So I wanted shields to be also like so I have this custom shield shader with 8 different uniform buffers. So we can do this. Check this out. So no matter where I hit the shield, right, the damage will appear. So this is actually just tier 1 of this, because what I really want to have is I do want to have, like, this is like a sine wave right now. Like we have a sine wave, but ideally there'll be like a noise, like there's a noise texture going around UVX of the morning Mars, going around the cylinder. But ideally, we're going to have, instead of this sine wave effect, we're going to do noise, and then we're going to clamp the noise like a color ramp. So then that'll give us like a decimation edge. So the idea, when we hit the shield, we'll get that wave of outward impulse, but it'll be done almost like the way a decimation shader edging looks, because it's a clamp noise, where we can kind of like actually make it kind of move a little bit more randomly across that face. But if I make it the way I want to make it as well, I also want to have the 6 different emitters have an effect. So we kind of like, we hit the shield, and then the effect of the shield happens, and it impulses around to like 20% of the volume of the shield. Because I do have, like, shields in my game have custom meshes for them already, you know, ready to go, that are like really low poly with like a high normal value. So, you know, when they're all ready to go, I should be able to hit any point on the shield, and it'll do the effect there. But I also want it to, whatever face was hit, as that face is healing, it kind of like comes from one of the cardinal directions, like the regeneration of the shield. And whenever the shield is at 100%, it's not visible anymore, because we don't want the player to see the shield all the time. So only like when the ship like starts up, will like generate the shield, and then it will just fade. And only after damage will the shield kind of come back up into position. So the idea then is when you the player are engaging in combat with another ship, like you need the shield to be an indicator of a hit, box. So when you kind of hit that shield, you want to have that strong impulse. But then when the shield is very weak, we're going to change the color to be more of a yellowish, like a yellow kind of orangish. So as you're like making hits on the shield, you need to be able to tell to the player visually, hey Quilius, that the state of the shield is weakening, and of course that you're actually hitting the ship and doing damage to the ship. So there's like a whole system in effect for that, which is pretty much almost done. So the only major shader that we have the right for the summer, anyway, for the vertical slice, is the engine effects. So once engine effects are done, And that's like the end of all of the shaders that I need to write for the build for now. And it's sort of, you can make, I'll make variations, but I think that's it. There's like a few other minor things, but I'm quite happy with where we are with it. So warm here today. Like I do need a tractor beam shader. I'm just using the hologram shader on the tractor beam, but yeah, that's the idea. So we're gonna cheat. I think into some chat GBT. I want to see if there's a better link for because I think there's a select many on a multiple set of lists that we can pool and then just cast them instead of having to iterate through one list and iterate through the other list and iterate through the other list. We could just use link to take care of that, right? Because we have our stations right now. We just want to get our stations. Oh, close that out. So we want to pull back our stars, our stations. So we don't need player ships or anything. We just want these right now. And typically we want planets as well. Oh, because we want to move the responsibility of providing. It's just Revere. It was spelled originally Revere as in like R-E-V-E-A-R, and then the spelling was not available. So I ended up kind of like putting a little bit of a spin on it, and you know, that's how it kind of ended up. Oh, how do we not have a planet? It's in space namespace. Yep. Okay, so we need stars, planets, stations. These are the only things, and these can be empty by default, I think. Or just if we're going to repopulate them, maybe. Yeah, so we want to get them from groups. We don't actually want to use. It's so warm. So much work to do, but it's like so much stuff is done. Like we're so close to being able to warp. Like I made my warp gray box, so we have the warp component, we have the warp effects. We just need a way of targeting something else that's in the system. You know, we could do a list. I mean, we could simplify it. You know, but I think it's important to kind of like, you know, kind of keep, you know, refactoring and slowly building it up in a way that we ultimately think it's going to be, because otherwise you're just you're cheating to get to a level that you're not really at. So we will do a new like a build system or that'd be probably the next one. Actually, that's what it's set up to the system. We shall go through and define these to the groups. Yeah, so we'll just do like a node around. Is this be public or sorry? Alright, so we get free. And all of them are going to be in groups, so this will be stars. Alright, and then we'll reset our stars right. So if the node is a star, we'll add it. So find stars and find planets is going to be exactly the same thing. We're just going to get it from groups. Because all the assets of stars should be So find stars is find planets. And find stations. So we'll get these helper. Because if we pre-made a planet, if the whole station, if the whole system wasn't randomly generated, and artists had created a whole star system in advance, and they weren't proc-genning it or randomizing it or creating it in some random fashion, we still want to build a way to take the whole level and tree, get it all set up, map everything, and then provide that data to the star map. Because I'm actually doing all this in the star map. In the star map, it's born. So, but then every time we create a star map, you know what I mean? Instead of looking for the star system manager and pulling it all, it's just kind of going through and grabbing all the nodes and node groups, which is, I mean, not a big deal, but not optimized. So just stars, planets, and stations are all we want right now. And we'll know it works if we go in. And now we can like, okay, well, we shouldn't need to have any of this, so we should be able to clear any one of these arrays. So there's no stars, there's no planets anymore, there's no stations anymore, there's no player ships. Right, there's nothing. And so we should hit start on this, take a look at our star system, then we should have our star system objects in place from it building itself. There'll be nothing for you to learn to like it. Was that? There will be nothing, and you will learn to like it and hi. I think it'll work fine. So we have one star, one planet, few stations, and no player ships yet. Space is basically nothing, to be honest. It's true. Is that a power plant? It's actually a quantum drive. It's a warp drive. The power plants look more like engines. They're bigger. They're 2 by 1 meters. So we have the warp drive. We have the warp effects. We literally just need to build a target another system. So that's good. Now I don't need to worry about setting up this the thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's do I'm gonna use the washroom. I'll be right back. Be right back. And then we'll actually we'll get those returned to the Starmap. Now that link query. We'll just create all nodes that we're going to be using for the Starmap. And because if we're using the link, we'll use collections for this one. And we're going to say all/tree objects will be there's nodes collection. As a list. Oh yeah, because I need them as a node. I can't take much more of it today. I don't know what it is about Fridays, but all the dumb people seem to come out of the woodwork. Time to, chill out and just kind of make a coffee, relax. There's a ray. Hang on. Me cast an array. What array meant? Sequencer drawing for the first sequencer. So these are different types. Elements. Oh, thanks for the follow, who be that? Tis the bot. 1 second. Chat bot is down. Oh no, are we being bot followed again? Okay, I'm gonna kill the alerts out of that. Swear for anyone who does follow. Yeah, but I do actually need to get the inline. Chatbot. All right, the bot should be inactive now. Holy crap. I hate follower spam stuff, man. Now I can't, I literally cannot see if anyone did follow because it's just spammed. Sucks. Okay, well anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the follow alerts turned off for a bit, and hopefully the Streamlabs bot. Where's our list of lists? Flatten them to a sequence and then convert them into a list for selecting any. So technically we could do a new list. New. But they won't convert it. So I'm gonna kind of make this super easy. I could do like 2 lists. But no, not really. I'll just do it. We'll do it, yeah. Roll it together. Just go ahead and add them. Because, yeah, I don't need to do that, because it'll do it automatically. So we just want stars. Planets. So that'll get all of them. So I don't know if I want to really keep a generic list in the star system for everything. I'm keeping track of them individually, you know. Video 210. Because then we don't need to do this. Ba-dum. Yeah, so once a star system is defined, go to star map. The star map should do all the work. Yeah, so the nav points and the jump gate is in. That's good. And it all seems to be appeared here. Although I don't see it. I'm pretty sure we put the jump gate in. I don't see the jump gate in the test scene. Yeah, that's right. It's fine. Jump gates. Starmap prefab, the jump gate scene. Yeah, so maybe we're just not loading. Oh, we're not. We might as well do the nav markers as well, I think, because we do have the prefab for them. All right, let's see where we go with this. Hmm. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the washroom. Be right back. All right, so back again. Yeah, so this needs to be fixed, and then our own position. Starmap will be fixed. Do 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 do. Yeah, so map mode. So we will have target mode or system mode. And by default, we are going to be in target mode. Yeah, so where are we doing? Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, yeah, never mind, never mind. That's going to be projected by that. Like, this is a part of how the projector. Ugh. Let me top up the water, see while I'm at it. Maybe. Target bounce. Oh, okay, we have liquid. Ugh. We don't want to remove the target. We just want them to switch. Mm-hmm. So whenever we're directing the target's not null, it's otherwise it is. Ah. What is our plan? 2 hours. Give me a second. Hmm. Oh, yeah, because it's working, but the origin of the rotation is wrong. Mhm. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Might be the additive. That's bad. No, I think that was right. Mhm. Yeah, because if we unrotate. The star map. If we set our star map rotation to be our parents, the inverse of where our parents' rotation is, it should be aligned to the world, which it is. Although, actually, no, let's not do that. If we're setting the target and it's valid, when setting where to be targeted. Or gonna be writing a lot of spaghetti code for like the next while. While I kind of get this thing. I'm gonna kind of separate the states and how the states work for the hollow projector. Yeah, that should have immediately, if we're in target mode, disabled the other modules. Oh my god, so many, like, so much spam today. So much spam. Yeah, we could have target be in a different mode. Depending on what type of target it is. Where is the ship? Yeah, if I can get that toggle working on sensor level, we can do the Starmap targeting through the sensors, which has access to the hollow projector. By default, in our map mode, so by default, we should actually go to system mode. Even with that mode active, he is still overriding. That's it. Are we out of range? Star, planet, jump gate, location nav point, regular nav point, and now we're getting out of range index. Yeah. Oh, -1. Gotcha. Oh, we were so close to getting this actually, like, working. Now, what we'll do... Alright, so that's working. I'm going to become like shift target to go back. ETTT, shift ETT, get rid of the mode. Find an enemy, make sure that we haven't broken half the stuff that we just did. Okay, we can still target enemies, we can still go back into map mode, still target things. Oh yeah, and a priority. Okay, so we need to turn off navigation mode if we target something that's actually okay, cool. Alright, BRB. And get some more water again. I think the Starmap will have a target I can return as a node. I want to see what it is in the inspector for debug purposes. I'm going to refactor it to use its target. Did I not grab my water? I just made it. Let's see the plot. So the target's null. And then this is going to be the first target. Just return. Otherwise, we'll get feedbacks. And get either the first or last. Yeah, we might still need a world space UI just for testing this. Yeah. Yeah, so pull 20 indicators and hide them. Okay, so that's per ship. Oh, the main ship reference. Okay. Yeah, so we're putting one mapping to ships, the ship indicators, and then one mapping to the sensors. Mhm. Yeah, so for the ship UI, back again. Look how much water I've gone through, and it's crazy. Just how warm it is here. It's like 3 glasses of water from just like how warm. Makes working so difficult. Yeah, because I want to create a different UI, I guess, for those for the ship UI. I also want to change the name of them. Yeah, because this indicator scene here. I actually want to create a class for it and create a different variation. Can you model some ice cubes and snow, please? Right? It's it like I swear I'm like diabetic today or something from the amount of water I've drank, and it's just going through me. But I really think it's just the heat wave, and it's so warm. Like I have the fan behind me just blasting, and it's doing nothing. It's so hard to think. So annoying. Yeah, we're gonna call it space marker. Space marker and a ship marker. Yeah. That'll be our generic. And and then the other one will be for ships. Yeah, it's so warm, man. Summer is terrible. Yeah, so these will be slightly different. So this indicator will be the ship marker you want. This is gonna be space marker. for this one. What do we have in cursors? Did I import more of them? S6 textures 48. Probably didn't. No. What were they from? We have a crosshair, this one for targeting. I think they're from Kenny. I think Kenny had a cursor pack, and that's where I got them from. I don't really need the whole asset though. I think it was this one. Yeah, it is this one. I just want to get like a triangle navigation marker for the time being. A lot of this will change, but I just want to get quantum working today. That's my plan. Hmm. Maybe an upside down one of you. We're gonna edit this guy. And just flip it. Yeah. Why did I make it a rich text label? I think I called him marker city. Kevin Space. Starmap. Use the AIDS worker scene. Oh, base marker you want. Chip marker you want. Chip marker scene, space marker scene. And then we have our indicators. And the regular indicators are going to be the standard marker ones. We just need to define the new scene for it. If I even made it, export it yet. Yep. Chip marker UI and space marker UI. Two different ones. Okay. So now they should be different, and the only thing I want to do differently now is in the main code for the space stuff. When we're showing, so I think they need to be reset because we don't know what we're going to get back. So we're going to say indicators set designation to be the node I that name. They should, because they're regular indicators. Oh. These are arrays of space indicators. Space marker UIs. These are chip marker UIs. And now we can set our designation to be the actual model of whatever it is. And because it's coming in from the star map, it might not even have one. It might be just called whatever the indicator is. And not the real model, but we'll fix that. Just getting it working right now. but I think a lot of this I'll end up getting done tonight. It was colder. We could probably stream again tonight. So we spawned in our ship this time. And hopefully we'll have all the indicator names and designations. It should be different from our target. So it should be triangular, and then the ship target. We turn on the UI, we have a planet, we have a station, we have a star, we have a real target, this one. We have a jump gate. They're not like particular layouts. They're not taking the real game object entity, they're taking the star map entity, but I can I just need something screen space right now so we can test the quantum. Like I need to be able to look over at that other station and look to it. So this will just help get the systems in place, and I will be right back again. Do, 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 do. Okay, 3 hours. All right, I'm gonna go raid someone, take a break, get colder, get some supper or some dinner, and then we'll night stream or an hour or so. Whenever I come back live again, we're gonna get the targeting. I want to get the on-screen UI representing which one we've targeted on the star map, and that'll be the one that we can jump to, and it will be good. So let's go to back to it. Actually, we'll go sorcery story.